There I am, starting right in again on number 3. I'm going to read verse 21, chapter 3 in Proverbs. I just read 21, but I'm going to start with it. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh, and it is coming. Evil is on the march on earth, all over the earth. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, Go, and come again, and tomorrow I will give, when thou hast it by thee. Read that stuff for several times. Understand what he's talking about here. Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. I'm telling you to read the book of Proverbs, like I'm doing it tonight. I've read this many times, and I have the understanding. God will bring everything to your remembrance at the proper time and give you the understanding of all that he's trying to teach us. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the froward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Do you invite God into your house? Huh? Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. In the beginning, the first 20-some years of my life, I was that fool. No longer. Chapter 4, Proverbs, King James, September 19th at 20 minutes of 2 a.m. Hear, ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to know understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Forsake ye not my law. Self-explanatory, isn't it? Do you do it? Do you share it with others? For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also and said unto me, Let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. We're talking about wisdom. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her. She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace. A crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of thy life shall be many. I got an aunt, lives in Connecticut. She's just turned 97 years old. Still drives. I think she drives a Lincoln Town Car. It's an old one, but it still cooks around for her. 97 years old. Lives on the second floor of an apartment place. Now, it takes her a little bit of time to go up and down the stairs. There's no elevator in there. She's been living there for a long time. But she prays. Huh? I don't know what kind of religion she professes to have. I don't talk to her about that. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in right paths. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened. When thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Those are commandments, folks. Don't do it. Don't be a Democrat. Don't be a communist. Don't be a Muslim. Don't follow Satan. You need to have your name written in the book of life. And being on those other paths that I just mentioned there. And there's a lot more than just that. All colors of people. I call it the rainbow of evil. Don't be on those paths. It's not me saying it. I'm reading it right here. It's God telling you. Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. Evil people desire evil. They run towards evil. God is telling us to turn from evil. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words. Incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. God says, diligently seek me, and you will find me. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. That's why I say it's not the color of a man's skin that makes him evil. It's what's in the heart. Be born again by the renewing of your mind, and God will put a new heart in you. And it doesn't make any difference what color your skin is. Evil knows no color. Color is a deception of the devil. Color is talked about by all evil people. Democrats, communists, Muslims, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and all them other schmucks running for president. They're evil people. God says you know them by their fruits. Just look what they do. Listen to what they're saying. They murder babies every single day. Put away from thee a froward mouth and perverse lips put far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Narrow is the pathway that leads to everlasting life, and few there be that find it. Wide is the path that leads to destruction, and there are billions on that path. They're going left, right, over, under, around. Anything that they want to do on that path, that's what they're doing. And they're going to enter right into total destruction. God is going to destroy all evil from off the earth. It's not me saying this, saying this stuff. It's God. Well, I got to take a little bit of a break here. Woo. It's the book of Proverbs. I got marks all over this Bible. I got chapter 5's coming up, and 6, 5, 6. I wasn't like this for a long time. I was on that wrong path. Now, I was a real arrogant individual. God changed all that. Chapter 5, Proverbs. My son. You see, this is God talking to us. My son. Attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding, that thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. For the lips of a strange woman drop as in honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life, her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. These are commandments of God, giving you instruction on how to live. Righteousness, right way of living. Remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house, lest thou give thine honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel. Lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger. And thou mourn at the last, when thy flesh and thy body are consumed, and say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof, and have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined mine ear to them that instructed me. You turn your back on God and all the people who are trying to help you on the path, like I'm doing right now. Check this out. I was almost in all evil in the midst of the congregation and assembly. Drink waters out of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thine own well, lest thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the streets. Let them be only thine own, and not strangers with thee. Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breasts satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished always with her love. You got to learn how to love your wife, man. Once you do that, boy, there is peace in your house. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman, and embrace the bosom of a stranger? Because of lust. That's number one on the list right there. Sexual lust. That's the worst. For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he pondereth all his goings. God sees all of this stuff. He tells you to repent and turn from it. Now your memories are still up there. They ain't going to go nowhere. But he tells you don't ponder on those things. And there's a list of stuff in here that he writes, Paul writes. The good things that you're supposed to think of. His own iniquities shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins. He shall die without instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. He's talking about all those people that I just mentioned. All those evil people of all colors. The wages of sin is death. I'm going to start on chapter 6 in Proverbs. Let's see, this is the third one. I'm going to do number 4, September 19. I wonder what time it is. It's 5 minutes of 2. I'll be right back. This was 3.